sometimes when we look at people, many of us wouldn't take a second thought to think about who they really are. And sometimes looks can be deceiving because if you look at this man shown on the screen, he looks like a harmless old man. If you want to know more about him, this is the case of Murray Gordon Waller. If you want to know more about this case, please continue watching.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
This man here, although he seems harmless and like he might be someone's grandfather, he is believed to have fled to the Philippines from the United States, and he also enjoys visiting internet chat rooms. From 2001 to 2006, Mr. Gordon Waller was the executive director of the Alabama Safety Institute, Inc. in Mobile, Alabama. This was a court referral program that nominated young men placed on formal probation by the court. During this time, Mr. Waller made threats to a probationer who was under his direct supervision. The probationer was ordered to perform deviant sex acts for and with Mr. Waller or go back to jail. Now, I think this is wrong, but a lot of people do this when they have, certain positions of power or what they think is power. And I think this is so disgusting because he used these men in their, I guess you could say, most vulnerable state and took advantage of them. Mr. Waller would then find other men on his home computer, and he would have these probationers meet these men and determine their suitability for sex acts. And I think this is really gross because not only are you taking advantage of these people who are under your direct supervision while they're supposed to be on probation, you're also seeking out other people to bring into your sick little world and your fantasies. And, that's not okay. In March of 2006, Mr. Waller was indicted for extortion in the first degree. He was given 2 counts of this, and extortion in the second degree, he received 3 counts, and a warrant was issued for his arrest on March 31st, 2006. Mr. Waller was arrested and released on bond, and that was their first mistake where they released him, because you are not supposed to release a person on bond like this with this sick type of twisted mindset that he has. So even though Mr. Waller was released on bond, he appeared for his arraignment hearing in May of 2006. However, he failed to appear for his status hearing in August of 2006. Waller's status hearing was rescheduled for September 7th of 2006, but he failed to appear. And they should have known this was going to happen because I don't know anybody who has all these charges and is in the situation that he is in who is going to appear for court or any type of hearing. So they should have known that once they let him out on bond, he was going to flee somewhere in between these times. So after he pulled a Houdini on the courts, a state arrest warrant was issued by the Alabama Circuit Court in Mobile County on September 7, 2006, after Waller failed to appear on the extortion charges. Mr. Waller was charged federally with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution by the United States District Court, Southern District of Alabama, and on September 15, 2006, a federal warrant was issued for his arrest. Waller's trial was scheduled for September 18, 2006, but he did not appear. In November 2007, Waller was tried in absentia in Mobile, Alabama. He was found guilty on all charges. And they say that he should be considered armed and dangerous and an escape risk. And they say if you have any tips, please contact the Mobile, Alabama Police Department. And I hope that somebody can, locate this man before he hurts anybody else. And the sad thing about it is this man looks so harmless. If you saw him on the street and you didn't know that he was wanted by the FBI, you wouldn't even take a second thought about it. He looks harmless. He looks like he could be somebody's granddaddy or great granddaddy, and looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly. But like I said earlier, looks can be deceiving. And who knows what his old behind is up to now, because I'm pretty sure he's fled the country. He probably thinks he's never getting caught. And I mean, at his age, he could, if he hasn't already, possibly croak before they find him. And, he would be okay with that because he wouldn't have to stand trial for his charges and be put in jail. But yet again, looks can be deceiving. But if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.